Welcome to all the Mini fans. Okay, I just thought I'd give you a little update. We've taken this is a 1994 Mini Cooper SPI 1.3 SPI, and what we've done now is we've taken out the wiring which is for the single point injection. This particular, which is this one here, you can see the modules there. With this particular Mini, you can actually, it's on a separate harness. After 94 I think it was, or maybe it's later, it was actually part of the main harness, but with this one you could convert it back to just carbureted if you want to. Anyway, I had to take it out because there's a few problems. When I took the engine out, there was a thing I noticed, and it was a bit of a kind of Heath Robinson. This piece was put in here, and there was a threaded bar through here, which was an engine mount or the vibration mount. This is the normal one that's on them, and this one was made up. And what they'd done is they had a threaded bar through here. It went through a plate. It was a bit Heath Robinson. I don't know whether it was an aftermarket. The plate sat on the 3 bolts of the thermostat head here, and then the housing went on with a bypass on it, because the older Minis had the bypass from the block to the head. These haven't gone across. Anyway, it looked a bit ropey, to be honest. I didn't understand why it was in. Now, since we've taken the wiring back out, I see exactly why they've done it. If you look at the rust there, you can see that that bottom bracket is completely... try and get it out of the way, there you go. No. You can see that, oh sorry, I'm standing in the way. You can see that bottom bracket's actually gone completely. So rather than take out the servo and repair it or whatever, they've just bodged it up with taking these 3 bolts out of the thermostat and do it. Pretty piss poor in my opinion, but anyway, there you go. That's the kind of crap people do. So obviously now I'll get a complete new bracket, and all this bulkhead and everything will be cleaned up back to metal and redone, and then it'll be put body chutes on it, or the spray, you know, the underspray in it, and then paint it the colour of the car. But this is fucking typical of what I've found so far. Okay, the other thing is the subframe. Now today we took the cones out of the subframe, and you can see them there. And what I'm doing is I'll now wash all this down, sandblast the whole frame, repaint it. But you can see there, so these trumpets will be discarded, and we'll put the high-low suspension in. But you can see how flat they are in comparison to the normal. So they're completely done. And basically all you need is the threaded tool, a bar to go down there, go into this center, and actually compress it, and then you can take this piece off, and I'll take the bars out, and as you can see, they're actually over there. So now the next phase on this will be to take it to a hot wash, get it all hot washed, get all the oil off it, take the lower arms off, and then sandblast it and repaint it. So just wanted to give you a little update there on what we're doing on the Mini. And now the engine I'm taking to to a hot wash, and having that all washed up and everything. I'll fill all the holes up and put rags in the inlet and the exhaust manifold, and yeah, and you can see it was red, but it looks like it's more of a red lead rather than a bright red, but we'll see. So I'll completely redo the whole thing. So yeah, so that's where we're up to with the Mini. Looks a bit manky, I have to say. Anyway, so there we are. That's it for the update now. I'll probably do another one. I've really got to get on with the E-Type now, because we've really got to get this finished. So I think this is going to take a back seat for a week or two. But anyway, I hope that's of some use to you. So, oh, and the other thing is it might be of interest. As I say, I bought this car from England, and you know, for the 13-inch wheels on a standard Mini, you need bigger arches, or you need bigger openings. And so what happens is without that 90-degree lip here, without that 90-degree lip, you've got no. You can see how flimsy that is. Yeah, it's pretty flimsy. And so there's a kit you can buy to go inside, but obviously if you put two pieces of metal together like that, they're going to just corrode away like this one has. So what I'm going to do is straighten this up. I'll repair these bits, straighten these up, and then I'll put a 45-degree in it. I'll make a tool. There's some boys called Bad Obsession Motorsport. Brilliant guys, these two guys that do, they're putting a 2-litre Celica GT turbo 4-wheel drive engine into a standard Mini, unbelievable. But anyway, and their engineering is brilliant. And they made a little tool that you can put up here and make the recess. You could bring it 90, but I won't do that. I'll bring it to 45, so it's at that kind of angle, so any rainwater will come off, and it should give it some strength. Failing that, the only other thing is to maybe use tubing and put it on to give it some rigidity. And it's quite a bit of work to do on the front. But this car, the more I take it apart, the more I realise how bad it was, how bodged it was. But I've got to a point now where it's worth doing, but it's just a lot more work than I thought. But I should have known better. Minis are terrible for corrosion. Anyway, thanks for watching in, and you know, if you like them, subscribe, and I'll try and give you an update in a week or so. Bye for now. Take care.